In today's wrap-up, former President Robert Kocharyan has stated that he will run in June 20th snap parliamentary elections at the head of a coalition of different parties. Kocharyan said this yesterday evening in an interview with the Russian Posner program. Kocharyan had already stated once prior to the announcement of snap elections that he would be willing to participate in future elections. I have ruled the country for 10 years, but I am non-partisan. I will participate in the elections with an alliance of parties. Most likely there will be two parties in this bloc, he said. Kocharyan, however, did not specify which parties will form an alliance to participate in the elections. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan spoke to the Russian Interfax news agency during his working visit to Moscow, where he is scheduled to hold talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin tomorrow. On the question as to whether Armenian-Russian relations depend on the results of the elections, Pashinyan stated that relations are based on the historical closeness of our friendly nations. The nature of those relations do not depend on the future election results. Pashinyan furthermore stipulated that Armenia wants to cooperate further in terms of the military-technical sphere with Russia. As for the new Russian loan for the purchase of armaments and military equipment, Pashinyan noted that decisions on such issues will be made depending on the results of the army reform program, which are currently being implemented. The Armenian PM in addition said that Armenia plans to continue purchasing SU-30 fighter jets from Russia. Some had criticized the purchase of these multi-million-dollar jets, which were not used in the Second Karabakh War. And finally, Pashinyan spoke on Armenia-Turkey relations. The Prime Minister reminded that the Armenian-Turkish border was unilaterally closed by Turkey back in 1993. According to him, Armenia has always been in favor of normalization with Turkey, without any preconditions, but this was rejected by Turkey. He added that Turkey supported and supplied Azerbaijan throughout the course of the Second Karabakh War. In order to establish a lasting peace, Turkey must change its aggressive policy towards Armenia, Pashinyan said. In our studio, documentary filmmaker Emil Gehessen spoke to CivilNet on his perception of the Armenian armed forces, as well as the day he entered Karabakh after the ceasefire was signed, and the issue of mental health for servicemen, and finally about his upcoming documentary film. And Narek Darbinyan left for the army in 2013. He was wounded while on duty 10 months after being drafted. An enemy sniper shot Narek's spine, rendering him unable to walk. Today Narek is already moving on his own, but still has health problems. But that does not stop him from moving forward. CivilNet's team went to see Narek to find out more.